What's up with it, y'all? Hold up real quick. Man, I gotta get this shit together because the Lions out here making moves out here, y'all. Alright, man. Let me get comfortable. Lions have traded Golden Tate. Traded my boy Golden Tate. I've been shitting on Golden Tate ever since I was shitting on him, you know. He ain't been playing well. He ain't been showing up. Eagles fans will love Golden Tate. He's probably good for your football team, you know, but you gotta realize sometimes, you know, some players aren't good for one football team, but great for another. Doug Peterson is a way better coordinator than Jim Bob Cooter. He probably gonna use Golden Tate well. Carson Wentz definitely could use a security blanket like Golden Tate. Good for them, but also good for us. Time for some younger cats to get some opportunity. Let's see what it's time to bring in some new blood. It's time to change some things, you know. And the Lions are making some moves. It's time to free up space for Kenny Golladay. Now T.J. Jones, we can see how good he is. Because T.J. Jones been playing well since last year. We can see how good he is. Brandon Powell, we can see how good he is. Now, this is two things I want them to do now that they done traded Golden Tate. Excuse me, man. Now, I heard that the Lions restructure Marvin Jones' contract. Now, if that's true, and that's not just some fake, false rumor, if that's actually true, then along with that, the two things that I want the Lions to look at doing. But before I get to those two things, we're going to talk about Golden Tate. Man, look, Golden Tate, man, you gave us some great years, man. It's a send-off for you, man. Only bad thing is I didn't want to trade you right before the Minnesota game because you're a Minnesota killer sometimes. Even though you killed us last year against Minnesota, you're the reason we lost that game. But it's the trade deadline. And, you know, now I don't want this to mess up the balance of the team because last week, Snacks Harrison coming in, Sylvester Williams leaving, all that shit, all that happening, and the chemistry of the team is kind of messed up now. Golden Tate gone. I hope it don't affect the chemistry of the team. Matt Patricia this week, we got to get this ready because it's a divisional game against Minnesota. But Golden Tate has not been producing, man. He started off hot like the first 3 games. Then after that, he just tailed off. He ain't been producing. Ever since the Dallas game, he hasn't been producing. And, you know, it's time for Marvin. It's time for get some deep threats and throw the ball over the top. So, the two things that now that Golden Tate is going for a 3rd rounder. I wanted to trade Golden Tate for a player. I did not want to trade this nigga for a fucking draft pick. To me, that's like the Lions throwing in the towel, giving up in a sense, bro. Come on, bro. Don't trade him for no fucking draft pick. Now, two things we need to think about doing. We need to go try to get a tight end, like one of these good tight ends out here now that Golden Tate is gone. Replace him with a tight end. Or we need Patrick Peterson, man. I don't know what we can trade for Patrick Peterson. I don't know how we can get Patrick Peterson. But look, sometimes, look. I know people like, there's no way we can get him and all this. Look. Maybe, I mean, not maybe. 99% we won't get him. But if the Lions wanted to get Patrick Peterson, they can fucking get him. And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if, now let me know. I don't know if we have, like, for Patrick Peterson, we're going to start with Pat Pete. Look. Now, everything I'm saying is null and void if we don't have a 3rd round pick next year. Because I don't know. I don't know for sure. I don't know everything about our draft picks, like, at all. But next year, I think we have a 3rd round draft pick. But if we didn't, then avoid what I'm saying. But if we do, now we have 2 3rd round draft picks. You trade that 3rd rounder, and then you trade that 3rd rounder, and you trade like some 2020 picks, not next year pick. You trade like 2020 2nd rounder, and you know give them like a player like Amir Famdula, and maybe throw in a defensive player. I don't know. Throw in somebody like Ashawn, like just throw in whatever. Basically, whatever them niggas want, as long as it's not a 1st round pick, I say just give it to them niggas. Dog. Just give up the draft picks for this nigga. That's the way I feel. Like, if the Lions wanted to get Patrick Peterson, they could call, be like, we'll give you a 2nd rounder or a 3rd rounder and this player, or we'll give you this, and it. Like, they could get this nigga. Like, go, and I just go get him, bro. Like, if you really want to make a power move for this team. But anyway, Patrick Peterson is like 99% chance it's not going to happen. But I'm hoping that this means there will be an ensuing move. So this is a response move. I'm hoping we get another player now that Golden Tate is gone. Somebody that can really help the football team. Golden Tate, man. You had some good years, man. I know you wanted to end your career in Detroit. I know you didn't want to leave. But You're gone now, man. Hey, man. I've been wanting you to get traded for a player though, for another wide receiver, not for a draft pick. But hey, Kenny Galladay was a third round draft pick, so hey, Bob Quinn, Tracy Walker was a third round draft pick, so Bob Quinn does hit in the third round. So I don't know, I can't remember who our third rounder was when we got Taylor Decker in now. I can't remember, but Golden Tate got traded to the Eagles, man. Philly fans, y'all should be happy. Golden Tate probably going to be the best receiver on y'all entire team because y'all don't got no fucking receivers. They all garbage. Carson Wentz is going to love Golden Tate. Golden Tate might revive y'all football team. But he was never doing that shit for Detroit. He was doing nothing but making our team worse if you really watched Lions games and paid attention. All them screen passes was destroying our offense. Golden Tate brought that screen pass game. People talk about his catches, but he brought that screen pass game. And that screen pass game that we kept throwing to him destroyed our offense, destroyed drives. Like, this nigga Cooter was throwing screen passes on 3rd and 15, on 3rd and 10. Like, why he throwing screen passes on 3rd and 20? Like, the fuck are you? It's because Golden Tate. Now that he's gone, our offense is about to be smooth. I think sometimes, man, I would rather have a replacement for Golden Tate. Like an actual player that has some cachet. But like sometimes, look, man, some people made some good points that I heard when I was watching Mobby live stream. Shout out Mobby. They were saying like when we lost Calvin Johnson, Stafford and the team got better. Golden Tate not nearly as good, but he was a top receiver, like the longest tenure. And we're gonna lose him, and I think the team gonna get better. I know Stafford loved him, and now who gonna be that third down target? Because Golden Tate, like I said, the one thing that was good about him on third down, the nigga came through a lot. It's going to be Kenny G now. It's going to be Marvin Jones now. Like, Theo Riddick used to be the other guy, but he's trash now. Maybe it's going to be Carryon, because now we need a key third down guy. But, it's 313 J-Mo, man. I'm out. Lions trying to make moves, trying to make decisions. They ain't about that fuck shit, bro. Let's see if they do something else with the trade deadline, man.